All right, so how are you feeling right now, sir?
Feeling great, Mike. How's everything with you?
It's 2019. You already think about what? Death Race what?
Death Race, Death Race 2000 was the original. The one I'm working on now is Death Game 2084.
And you're still the master of the game. You're the king. What is it? You're a king in your own game and never a pawn to many.
At least in my own mind.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Mike.
I had never taken LSD, but when I decided to do the trip as a conscientious director, I felt I can't direct a film about LSD without taking it.
Right.
Now, I was sort of the squarest guy in a fairly wild group of people. And when people found out I was going to take LSD, and I had read Tim Leary's book about going someplace beautiful to take it, and I always liked Big Sur, so I decided to drive up to Big Sur. And when other people found out, we had a parade of cars going up to Big Sur.
Just for you?
So, and it was organized like a motion picture, that each person who took LSD had another person who was not taking LSD with them to make certain that he didn't do anything wrong, and we had to schedule the trips. You scheduled a motion picture.
Wait, what was the ritual? Did you have like the flowers? Like everybody's doing the ayahuasca now. That's the big. Oh yes, you got to get prayed over and drink this stuff and throw up and all this kind of crazy nonsense. And it's just like I'm afraid of that. I would never. I always say to people, I'm not against drugs. I'm neither for or against drugs. I just don't agree with paying for them. Right. So. I'll be the guy when they open the medical marijuana in Philadelphia. I'll be the guy holding the line up with all the manufacturer coupons to get the free samples. So anyway, that's my joke. Anyway, but what was the experience like the day?
The experience for me was very simple and very good. I took the cube. It was always injected into a sugar cube, which I swallowed with some water, laid down on the ground, and for a little while it seemed like nothing was happening. Then all of a sudden, I was in another world, and I had a wonderful trip. And when I came back down, I thought, geez, that was better than life. Why don't I just spend all my time in that world? But I never took it again because the government was sending out a lot of information about how dangerous it was. And I think, frankly, it was false information, but they were trying to make certain that people didn't use it. But for me, my trip was so good that Jack Nicholson wrote the script, and I said, Jack, who had taken it a few times, Jack, because it was some of my thoughts and some of his thoughts in there, and I said, Jack, you got to put some bad stuff in there, because otherwise this is going to look like propaganda for LSD.
What's so bad about feeling good? Not a big hit. But, I just think it's very interesting that we're back at this time again. Where people are discovering new things, the technology has shifted again, and more people are part of the conversation.
Yeah.
Right? So I really appreciate you taking the time to converse, not only with me, but all the people watching. And again, an honor and a privilege. I bow to you. Please, no bad comments. Like, this is a good trip, wasn't it? Did we have fun?
We had fun. This is a great interview, and I thank you, Mike, because you made it not an interview, you made it a friendly discussion.